I'm in the to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know where we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady aftermath. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what is two? Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh. Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've they've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Tampa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterbury. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Cam Scatterbury. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. The Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Green 19, get set. Set out.
They'll run here with the rookie. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. 58, who's here, set? That's your man, that's your man. Set.
Now, Fields. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Scatterbury, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Gunn. Right, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
This one, returnable. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. Off the play action, here's Fields. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And John's a punt for the second time in this opening quarter. It's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterwood. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard. They'll go again with Scatterwood. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Don't jump. Hey, you! Turbo, sir.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got one at a time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's now second and goal.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Now a second down throw for Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Oswell's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scalaboo. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations.
He works free, right side. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. So after one, 14-3 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Easy. Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They go once more with Moss. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
11. Green 19.
Fields now to throw on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 31-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, here we go.
The throw is Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. 15-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that ball went in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw right side is intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. Green 19, Jesse. Right.
They'll run right here with Morris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
2nd down. It's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go,
15-yard line.
Blue 58, blue 58, go.
Here's Moss. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Sit right.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Scattergood. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scattergood. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. It is second and 6.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Good after that. Good night.
Now Fields. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 yards. Complete to Emeka Egbuka. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down. Fields. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move, and that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go. Tonight. 19 Wendy's. 19 Wendy's. Right.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And it's caught. He got Godwin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants will take over at their own 14-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Second down, they need 7. Now, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to run for it with Scalaboo. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, sit high.
They go play action with Fields. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Fields now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
You got a mini base. Why not? Hey, Terry, sit high. Sit high.
Fields now. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A run straight ahead, that's Scalaboo. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
The drive will start on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the left side, to Godwin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Side.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming out.
And you'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. With Scalaboo. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
Brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go, sack.
Once again, it's Scalaboo. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one underneath to Scalaboo. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Giants sending out their punter. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
Here we go. Hey, Cap. Green 19, good snap. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Moving left. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Nice instruction. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. On the run, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be irrelevant.
And he's taken down up past the 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, son.
37-yard line.
Green 19, right tonight. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you do.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 13 on that screen play and a first down. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. It looks middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw is Fields. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And he will get into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. This will be big for the Bucs. We're going to try the 2-point conversion. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. Room to run past midfield. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Here is 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's dark. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Out of the shotgun. It's dark. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. And this one online. And it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Go.
On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Urban. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Throw is Field. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Here we go.
Here's a run with their tight end. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one, right